Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I wanted to kind of give you guys a first trimester rundown and also some of my must-haves that got me through the first trimester. I'm 12 weeks today, so I know that there's some disagreement between if 12 weeks or 13 weeks is the end or beginning of your second trimester. I'm just gonna say I'm so close to the second trimester that this is just my first trimester recap. So I'm gonna just start off with some symptoms and then I'm going to get into just items that I have all laid out over here that have really helped me get through this. So some of the symptoms of before I thought I knew I was pregnant that happened that I kind of led me to believe that I maybe was pregnant. The weirdest symptom of them all has got to be the fact that when I was pregnant with my first, I double sneezed. I'm not gonna demonstrate, but I literally would sneeze and then sneeze right after. And that happened the first time. And I thought it was so funny. And Noah, to this day, when he sneezes, it is like 95% of the time he double sneezes. So it's so funny. And I remember just all of a sudden double sneezing. And I was like, oh my gosh, am I pregnant? But that's just like such a silly symptom. But I think along with that, I'm super congested I have been for this first trimester, like to the point where I have to mouth breathe at night. Like I've been so congested. So maybe that has something to do with it. Anyways, the very obvious like tender sore breasts. I usually have that leading up to my period, but I did just notice that they looked fuller. There was some fullness that when you're breastfeeding, you kind of lose a lot of fullness at the top of your breast, and I did, and I just felt that kind of come in a little bit. Another thing that I noticed was round ligament pain, and I literally I didn't even know I was pregnant, so it was maybe like 3 or 4 weeks that I was pregnant, and if I'd move really fast, there was like this little twinge in my midsection. Sorry, my dog is sneezing on his bed there. Anyways, yeah, so I would notice that, and it wasn't nearly as painful as it is right now, but that was just something that I just felt odd in my midsection. Obviously, fatigue. All of a sudden, I remember it was like a Saturday or Sunday, I don't know. My husband was home and I just fell asleep on the couch, and I am such a go-getter and never sit down to fall asleep on the couch is a big deal for me, and I just fell asleep and I was like, oh my gosh, why did I just fall asleep? So there's those little signs that I thought perhaps I was pregnant, and it was true. And so now that, I'm sorry, my dog is being ridiculous. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. So now that I am definitely well underway being pregnant, the round ligament pain got way worse. My nausea, I had extremely bad nausea this time around. It was worse than the first time. I didn't throw up nearly as much as I did the first time, but I think that's because I was just nauseous constantly. Eating would only provide me a momentary relief, and I feel like I've already gained a lot of weight, but I'm kind of going to not look at the numbers because I don't have the greatest relationship with numbers on the scale. So I'm not gonna do that to myself, but I felt like I put on a lot of weight because I was eating nonstop and I was craving eggs and bread and carbs. And if you know me, I have a lot of food allergies, and when I'm pregnant, they pretty much disappear, which is crazy and awesome, but it's weird. Anyway, so yeah, I was eating so much bread, bagels, and cream cheese, which is the same thing as the last time, croissants, eggs. And so I was reading up on it, and it said that if you are craving that, then your body is low on vitamin B6. So I decided to start taking vitamin B6 at around 8 weeks, and by 9 weeks, my morning sickness was pretty much gone. Like, I still get nauseous when I wake up, but as soon as I eat, it's gone. So that is fantastic. And yeah, so my nausea was just all day long, constant, not fun. Fatigue on a whole nother level. My first time around, I would definitely go to bed earlier, but maybe like 8:30-ish, I'm literally on the couch by 6. I am so tired. I could go to bed for the night and I can barely wake up in the mornings. I was always an early riser. I'd wake up and work out by 5 a.m. every morning. So it has been like a huge change for me to just constantly be sleeping, and that has really taken a toll on my personal life, my household, everything. A lot more aches and pains this time around, and they just came faster. So maybe things are just happening in a more concentrated period of time, and they're coming faster. Like, I did not feel this achy until well into my second trimester. My sciatica on a whole nother level. By the end of my first pregnancy, my sciatica was so bad, I couldn't work anymore. It was just the sitting was killing me, the standing was killing me. I had to walk and lay down. That was the only relief I had. And it's there, it's real, it's something else. I think that's kind of most symptoms, I would say. So let's just start with some of the things that I did to when I was super nauseous and had really bad morning sickness. So I actually switched my prenatal vitamins over. I was using like, I don't remember, something raw, like whole raw, I don't know, but I had to take them 3 times a day, and that was making me sick for sure. It was just too many vitamins, just too many of them. So when I finished that one, I said, no, I need something just once a day to take. So that's when I switched to this Easy Multi Prenatal by Platinum Naturals. And I must say, like, it's fine. I don't know if I noticed anything crazy with it, but the fact that I have to take it once a day definitely helped with my morning sickness. And like, again, I don't know if it was necessarily that or just the fact that I only took it once. But when I was buying it, I saw that they had an anti-nausea line, and I looked at it, and it has ginger, vitamin B6, some sunflower lecithin, peppermint, apple cider vinegar, flax oil. And so I probably switched to both of these. I switched to them at the same time, and this was around week 8. By week 9, like, night and day difference with my morning sickness. It was kind of scary though, because around that time I definitely had a heavy bleed, and if you don't know, if you watched my last video, I do have a subchorionic hematoma. I'm not really going to talk about it too much this time. Ollie, shh, sorry. I can do a whole other video on it. I'm getting more of an update tomorrow, so I feel like it's not really appropriate to talk about right now. But I thought that I was losing my pregnancy because the sudden loss of symptoms, and that is definitely, if you Google, that is a sign that you could be miscarrying. So the sudden drop of symptoms, I was a little bit freaked out about. But now that I'm 12 weeks and the baby's still in there, I'm very happy that I had relief with that. Preggie pop drops. Okay, I used these last time with my first pregnancy, and I loved them because they were just, I don't know, I didn't feel like crackers or anything like that in the morning. They're just easy to grab with me, keep in my purse just whenever I started feeling nauseous but I didn't have like food on me. These were my go-to. So I got these on Amazon, this big tub, and I haven't even gone through them because, like, literally I just didn't have morning sickness anymore. So that's amazing. 2 essential oils that I have been obsessed with, lavender and peppermint. Just even diffusing these really helped with my nausea. I made a roller ball, 20 drops of this, 10 drops of this with some carrier oil, and I would put it around my temples. I'd put it kind of on my chest. Sometimes I'd even roll it under my nose just so that I could smell that peppermint and get that relief from peppermint. I was going to go and get ginger oil, but again, I didn't need it anymore. So these 2 oils have definitely been absolute lifesavers. Okay, so back to me being super stuffy. I was definitely like that the first trimester in my last pregnancy, just sneezing a lot, feeling stuffy, just feeling kind of below the wellness line, if you know what I mean. So I have been taking Ningxia very regularly. I have been putting thieves on the bottom of my feet, rubbing that on. If you guys want to use essential oils during pregnancy, please do your own research on what oils are safe to use during pregnancy. So I'm not here to tell you that they're safe or they're not. You have to do your own research on that. But I felt comfortable using peppermint, lavender, thieves, Ningxia. That has been really helping. Just, I haven't gotten a cold. So I really think that this has been helping. I mean, my immune system is compromised because I'm pregnant. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get sick, because that would be just awful. I've been craving sweets like there is no tomorrow, and so much citrus fruit. Strawberries was definitely a big craving last pregnancy. Grapes more so now. Grapes, grapefruit, lemon, orange, just all of that. And of course, cookies and muffins and cupcakes, like anything with carbs and sweet is amazing. But I've also been wanting candy sometimes, and when in the afternoon when I'm so tired, that's when I usually drink my Ningxia, just to give me a little bit of a boost of energy. And I have been obsessed with these Smart Sweets, so I'm definitely not as conscious anymore. I mean, I'm pregnant, I'm not on any kind of diet, but I was on a very strict diet before, where I had completely eliminated sugar for 10 months, like 100% eliminated all sugars for 10 months. So these are an amazing option. They only have 3 grams of sugar in them, and there's some really clean ingredients in here. So I've been loving these. These are the sour, like I specifically love this one, and the sour peaches. Those are really good. Okay, so that is it for kind of, oh no, it's not. I guess this is a symptom. So my back and my hips immediately just felt like they were shifting and they were moving apart. And so the pregnancy pillow came out immediately. I mean, I probably waited well into my second trimester to purchase this bad boy the first time around, but I literally couldn't wait. And I'm sorry, I do not cuddle anymore. This is what I cuddle with. So I know my husband hates it, but it is my big ol' pregnancy pillow. So this contraption is called, I think it's the Snoogle, and I got it at Toys R Us. So I sleep with it like this, and then I put this between my legs, and that's how I sleep. And I'm still sleeping a lot on, I always sleep on my left side, but I am quite turned onto my belly still. But I know that once my belly gets bigger, I'm starting to feel like I definitely feel a ball, like I literally feel my uterus. But the more I will feel it, like I will move and kind of put this underneath me to support. So that, oh, hang on. We're getting an Amazon package. Ollie's gonna lose it. Hang on. Well, that was fun. Anyways, Amazon is life. We love Amazon. My dog does not, and my child is sleeping, so I was not about to let him bark so that Noah wakes up. So I can finish this. Okay, Snoogle, must have. I love it. Even after pregnancy, I had a C-section the first time around, and I needed it to kind of like support my back and support my legs. Extremely difficult to get into. There's a roll and like a drop and roll that happens for me to get in. It's not pretty, and especially with a big belly, it's difficult. So there's some shoving and pushing that will happen shortly, I know, to help get me in and out of it, but like highly recommend. It is a game changer for your back and your hips. If you are having any discomfort sleeping, get it. Okay, in terms of the growing belly, I feel like I'm showing so much faster this time around. And there was a very short period that I was able to be in normal clothes, and then I literally just had to go to maternity clothes. I used these belly belts. So one of them is for like this type of closure, and one of them is kind of for buttons. So the button of your pant just kind of goes in here, and it just kind of gives you an extension. Okay, but the problem is that I'm about the mom jeans and the high-waisted jeans, and it was all fine and dandy when I was standing, but as soon as I would sit, my zipper would just zip all the way down. So I don't know. Like, it's really difficult that in between, like I still feel like I'm in a bit of an in-between stage because my belly is not really there yet. Like sometimes in the morning I'm like, oh, I don't see it. And then in about 2 minutes I'm like, okay, here we go. So it's still not a very established belly. So things aren't really staying up. I did go and buy some maternity like pants. So I'm a very different size than I was my first time around. I am definitely like 50 pounds lighter this time than I was at my starting weight. So my clothes are more large versus I'm kind of more of a small in maternity clothes currently. So I got these from H&M. They were like, I don't know, $39 or were they $59? That's the difference. I don't know. But they were definitely cheap-ish, and I love the fit of them throughout my body. I am not the biggest fan of the waistband though, because I feel like it needs to be tighter on me, and it's like a thicker material. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I did get one more pair of Jessica Simpson ones because I do have like a thinner, more spandexy one. But yeah, these have been working really well. In the meantime, let me know your favorite brands. I am in love with one of the local girls here. She started her own company, Ella Maternity. Love her stuff. I have so much of her stuff from last time, and some of it doesn't fit, but also some of it fits, and I have been using even non-pregnant because it's so amazing. So I'm really saving up so that I can get like some of her cute pieces. She's got like amazing stuff. So that will be coming, but just for like the meantime, I needed something really quick. So yeah, that has been kind of what has been getting me through the pregnancy. Oh, I'm wearing them. These joggers are so cute. Okay, I have to show you. So they are, hello belly, they're joggers. They're from H&M. Look at these slippers. And love these, so comfortable. I don't know, you guys, a lot of my leggings, they just cut into my belly right now. So I did get a couple from Costco, a little bit bigger, so they're nicer because I can just kind of get them up over the belly and they're not cutting into anything too much. But it's so nice just to have like pregnancy leggings and maternity clothes because they just have that big belly and there's nothing really like cutting into you. I like being tight, I like to be held in, but do not cut into me. That is not comfortable. So these joggers have been life-giving, and I've just been into all flowy tops and loose clothing. Oh, bras, you guys. Yeah, no, that's a thing that I'm not into lately. I feel like my boobs have already gotten like so much bigger, like a full cup size bigger already. So I have to go and find all my bras, which I have not been successful at. But again, I was so much bigger that I don't know if I'll fit into them, but we'll see. I'm currently wearing a bra by NYX, and I love this bra. I'm filling it in even better now, so it fits me even better. I think I got a little bit too big when I was initially ordering, but it fits me perfectly. There's no underwire, so comfortable. And I saw that they actually have a maternity line, or not a maternity, but a nursing line. So I will definitely be checking them out. I know I really was a fan of Bravado last time, of their bras. They have some really nice underwire ones. Some Jessica Simpson, I think. And then there was also actually an Ella Bella brand that I really liked. So I'm gonna have to go and see if I can find some of my old bras, because yeah, the situation is not good. But yeah, So those have kind of been my first trimester must-haves and my symptoms, kind of my rundown of my first trimester. I am very excited to be ending the first trimester because it was so emotionally difficult, so many ups and downs. I do have my appointment tomorrow, my 12-week scan tomorrow. I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, I'm a lot of nervous. Just to check on that subchorionic hematoma that I have and just to see that I just pray that it hasn't at least gotten bigger. Like if it just stays or gets smaller, that'd be amazing. But I cannot wait to see baby. This will be the first time that my husband will come with me. Fingers crossed, he's so busy at work. I've had about 3 scans so far and he hasn't been able to make it to any of them. But yeah, so I'm just so excited to finally see baby tomorrow. So keep your fingers crossed for me, and I will be seeing you guys next week. Make sure that you guys subscribe, like, and comment. Check me out on Instagram. I'm always on there. My stories are interesting to say the least, and they just show my everyday life. So yeah, we will be seeing you guys next week. Bye.